Hello and welcome to the first intermediate lesson. Lesson 1 will be the Texas Rose, a variant on the once very popular Muddler minnow. And this is a list of materials you will require. The one thing that sets this fly apart from most is the head. And the head is made using deer hair, which we spin onto the hook and then clip. The wing is made of yellow hair. This is yellow calf tail. It can be yellow squirrel, bucktail, or whatever material you've got, even if it's a synthetic. The body is bog standard orange chenille. And we're going to rib it with medium silver braid. And now we'll make a start of the Texas Rose. Start with your thread at the head of the hook as usual. Get a nice, always try to get a neat start at the head. You don't have to bother about the close touching turns as you go down the body, as long as it's nice and neat. When you put your braid in, allow a good overlap. So there's an awful lot of cheaper braid about these days, and if you try just putting in the tag, which the experts recommend, what happens is that it will fray. When you start to wind it on, you'll have to start again. If you do it this way, it eliminates that. Chenille, done the same right the way up, so you can wind it on nice and firmly. Don't want anything moving. The tighter you tie it on, the stronger it is. Do your rib nicely spaced. Try to aim for about 4 from the point to the head. Now take a pinch of the calf tail. That's about as much as you want. You want a nice generous overlap over the body, try it down. One, whoops, mount it on top. I do it this way, over and under, and over and under. That way, it's virtually impossible for the wing to pull out. Originally, people used to try giving a special cement to do that. I think it was just a special name for what the Americans call for varnish. But it's messy and it takes time. And you can't carry on with your fly. That won't budge. Now we're going to do the magic bit. We've got a little bit of a clump of your deer hair, like so. Put it on. 2 turns. Wrap it round. Take a similar clump. Rest it on the top. Round once, round twice, and the third time start to spin it. Going all the way through. You're moving it forward all the time. There is a tool you can make for yourself if you want to push it back. Your fingers, hurt your fingers to do that. You can make it out of a biro. Just take the the writing bit out, the tube bit out, and you can use the hole that's left to push over the eye of the hook. This one's running away from me, isn't it? So you doubled half hitches all the time. You can't possibly think about doing a whip finish on something like this. You can think about it, but it's about all you will be able to do. 3 double half hitches. Nice and tight and firm. Now that's the easy bit done. Pull your dear hair forward. This is where you can practice being a barber. Bit easier if you have a vise, which allows you to spin it around. Didn't have this luxury until recently. Just another one of the little benefits of buying a good vise. When you get round to doing the bit where your wing is, get a hold of your wing and pull it out of the way. Then you can do that. I would recommend that when you're actually doing this, you take it out of the vise to do it. Use the vise to get it started, but then it's so much easier to hold it in your hand. Can't keep it in focus and show you exactly, but once you've got the general idea, it's just a question of clipping it nice and tight. And clear all little loose bits. There you are, one Texas rose. All it needs now is a spot of varnish, which you can do in the vise, or you can take it out and do it, whichever you prefer. There's not a lot of room on the head to see the, just do it on there. It'll find its way down to the silk. There you are, one Texas rose. And that brings us to the end of our first intermediate lesson, the Texas Rose. Details of all the Muddler variants can be found on our website, www.learnfiretying.co.uk. I would like to say thank you to all those who have sent encouraging comments. Until the next time, from Dave Cammiss and the team, happy fishing.